Check that out. I bought a toolbox. And me and two strapping young dudes at Home Depot loaded it into the bed of my truck. But they didn't come home with me. All I've got is just this one strapping young dude. Two strapping young dudes. Can you? Probably not. So I gotta figure out how to unload it. It's actually very heavy and just big. And I don't want to break it. My forklift is all the way at the barn and would take forever to bring up here. But I can do this. I'm a thinker. Pretty much a genius, had an epiphany. I was like, well, I could just back the truck out, turn it around and back it up. And then there's like a 1.5 inch lip here and like a 1/2 inch lip here. So basically now that the truck is way down there, I basically lowered the toolbox by 2 inches. So we're 2 inches closer to the ground. That's a good start. And then I just push it down this board and it'll be, okay, next plan. Yep, 7 inches closer to the ground. It's going pretty well so far. Also, bonus points if anyone can tell me where you have seen this table before. It was featured in an Off the Ranch video, a very, very, very popular one. Do you know where? Does anyone remember? My plan was to tilt this side down, but it's really heavy. Oh, this is bad. This is how everyone watches me die. Easy does it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you got this. Haha! I am the forklift. The plan with this, I have always wanted to put a little small workshop area in this little nook. So we have a big garage, but then right here it bumps out into a little workspace. And that was how we designed it. I wanted to have something, like we have the barn, we've got car lifts, we have every tool we need. But like I wanted something in the house for when we got these house projects, so I don't have to run tools back and forth. And we have other people working in the barn as well. So I kind of just wanted my own little space in here so I could do minor projects in here. All the minor stuff, all the house stuff. When Mayor orders a new table and we have to put it together, we got all the stuff to do it right here. So I did not have a toolbox. I've been running out of this thing with some very minor tools. And so I got me a toolbox. And then soon I have some more plans coming for around here. We'll let you know that when it gets a little closer, but that actually is not very far away. Let's check out this thing because it's telling us to. Oh, it already comes with all these tools. Oh, fake tools. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can put a bunch of wrenches, screwdrivers, everything in here. Got some deeper drawers here, and at the bottom we got really deep drawers, which will be really good because I actually just switched over to Milwaukee tools. I got a drill. I got a circular saw, and I recently just bought this Sawzall. I haven't actually even opened it yet. Y'all wanna do an epic unboxing? A few of y'all might be mad because I had Ryobi for a long time, but a lot of y'all were mad that I had Ryobi for a long time. That's what I first bought when we first got married. I bought some Ryobi battery-powered tools because they were cheap and pretty good reviews. And I actually had really good luck with them until recently. They were getting kind of old. Some of them started wearing out, and everyone just told me over and over that Ryobi is the cheapest, worst stuff for real stuff. And for the real stuff, I always use corded tools. I never did battery-powered stuff on real projects, but we are using those Ryobis down there at the barn still. We have some Ryobis in there. We also have Milwaukee's down there. We also have Snap-ons down there because we bought a bunch of stuff off Craigslist, bought a bunch of used tools. But I decided for up here, we're switching all Milwaukee. I got a bunch of batteries. I got a bunch of tools. 3 right now that take them. I need to buy a driver because driving screws in with a drill is way less easy than with a driver. But yeah, this is it. Hope you guys who were my Ryobi brothers are mad at me. And let me know what you guys think about Milwaukee. I love when people get all cranked up about tools and just start saying Nope. Milwaukee's the one. Nope. Ryobi is the one. Nope. DeWalt is where it's at. This too. Haha. Got another one. I can't remember what I bought these. I bought these for like 2 months ago. We built something here. I needed a saw, a sander, and a drill, and so I got all Milwaukee. This I actually bought when we went to Florida. I bought this one in Florida because I thought we were gonna need it working on the car. We ended up not needing it. I'm a Milwaukee man now. This toolbox is nice and big, so I can put all my power tools down in one drawer for now. Maybe not for long, because, okay, maybe. Duh, perfect. I don't know, what do y'all think? Is this a gimmick, having a power strip in the side of your toolbox? So it has USBs and then 6 ports here. I didn't buy it because of that. It just was, you know, a good price. Even without that, I don't know if it's a gimmick or not. Like, I don't think I'm actually gonna leave stuff like plugged in right here, but I could, you know, have my chargers up here. This really seems like a Milwaukee brand deal. It is not. Never talked to them. I just am excited about my new tools and my new toolbox. Why is this not? What? Is that on? That's off. That's on. Oh yeah, charged. Really getting into this ASMR unboxing stuff. They just made like the whole front of this thing a billboard. They just got stickers all over it. We don't need this. I know my drill's in there. God, that's a good sticker. I'm gonna leave that one, just so I remember that you have to look inside the drawers to find the tools. I got my tools put up. You guys wanna go on a toolbox tour? I left these out because these are gonna hang on the wall probably later. I probably would actually hang these on the wall too. That would be smart. I bet they have little, yeah, those need to be hung on the wall. This is just a junk drawer right now. Like that, I have a really weak assortment of tools up here. No real wrenches, but I got 2 crescent wrenches. No sockets, but I do have a 1/2-inch breaker bar. That's really good. Like all the tools I have are just things that I needed up here and then didn't need back there to have to take back down. Nothing there. There's my towel drawer. That's my WD-40 and electrical cord drawer. This is a bunch of tool bags and a tool belt. These are where like wrenches and sockets will go eventually. This is my air chuck tool drawer. Got some random Milwaukee stuff in there, some screws, and then all the other tools down here. This is all gonna change a ton once I get the other tools and once I get the other tool storage solution that I have coming. All right, I've spent way too long in this video talking about this dumb toolbox. Sorry. I'm just excited. Okay, that's it. Let me know what tools you think I need. You're free to just say, I need everything. Thanks for the help, bro. I'm being sarcastic. You didn't help at all. Thanks for nothing. Mary's been out of town for 5 days, 4 nights, 5 days. And it's been good. Just been hanging out with the kids. Yesterday, I took them to the lake and we went kayaking. It was super fun. Just me spending time with the kids. It's been great. But they're starving. I've just been feeding them scraps for a few days. Like I'm surprised we've all survived. So greatly looking forward to Mare coming back. 2 announcements for you guys. One is this Wednesday. I'm not sure when this episode is going live. Like it's probably today or tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday the 15th, Roman Atwood podcast with me on it is going live, and it was a pretty good one. We got some good stuff in there. I think you're gonna like it. So please go check that out. Roman's just launching this podcast, and I would love to see him be successful with it, which I think he already is. Like it's getting a ton of views. But I am the first real out-of-family guest on the podcast. Go check it out. I'll link it in the description below, and Wednesday that will launch. Number 2 is this weekend we are going to LS Fest. Me and the boys are heading to LS Fest, and I am taking a car, and we are going to do a pretty awesome burnout in it. It's in Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'll link that in the description as well. If you can make it, that'd be awesome, and I'd love to see you there. We are going to go all out and shred some tires for the fans. So come see us this weekend for the Holley LS Fest, and it is the very first Texas Holley LS Fest. It's gonna be a bunch of LS powered cars, a bunch of crazy stuff. You should come there. I want to show you guys pergola though. Check this out, it's done. So we have all the ends cut so they look perfect, but I think I'm actually going to cut them a little little shorter because when they hang so far out, you can actually see it in this end one. It kind of warped a little bit, and the further they get out, the more you'll notice those warps. So I'm gonna chop them all probably right at the end here, and I'm also gonna put an angle on them like that. We angled all these to match the rafter tails over there, and I'm gonna do the same thing here, I think. What do you think about that? But all done. Look how much shade we got. One of my favorite comments from the video where we were building this was someone making fun of me because I was talking about all the benefits of pergolas and all the downsides, and they basically summed it up as Matt saying, yeah, this pergola is really neat and all. It doesn't really do anything, and it blocks a little bit of the sun. So yeah, that's pretty much exactly what pergolas do. They look cool, they don't keep rain off you, and they keep some sun off you. But I mean, Texas heat, that is nice. Way nicer than all that sun. And it looks freaking badass. It turned out so good. Also, I hate this pool. Kids and I went night swimming last night, and we realized you can't even see to the bottom at night. Like, we were swimming, you could just go underwater and then no one could tell where you were, even with the lights on in the pool. It's just cloudy. It's better, it's getting there. It tied itself in a knot. There we go. Be free. Go, 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 go. Clean, do your job. That thing catches the big sand and rocks and stuff in the bag, and then it just stirs up all the other stuff to go back to the big filter to pull all that out. But you can see it's just murky. It's better than it was because we got this thing running, but it's just murky. Mare gets back, and within minutes, the honeydews start. Hey.
Do the honeydews while I'm not here?
She needs me to drill a hole in a flower pot. Not a problem. I'll just use my Milwaukee drill. Not sponsored. It really is not sponsored. Hey, drill in the side of it or the bottom of it?
Bottom.
Like the underside? Okay. Okay, one honeydew done. Annie, do you know what honeydews are? Someday, when you're a grown lady, you're gonna have a husband, and you're gonna say, honey, do that. And that's a honeydew. I don't know if anyone else just noticed, but Mare and Annie just gave me the exact same smile. Like just a, you're an idiot smile. Just loaded up the kayaks to take to the barn, and then I noticed, dang, that is going to be a little vibration. I tried to get it out. It is really stuck in there. I'm just gonna drive slow down to the barn so I can pry it out with something. What the heck, man? Annie, you feel the bump, 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 bump. There's a big rock stuck in my wheel back there, in between the two tires. I'm gonna have to drive really slow. I'm also just worried if I start going fast, it'll like shoot it out and break something or chip my paint or dent my fender or something. Are you strong enough? Nice. This girl knows how to do hard work. I need to figure out some way to hang these. My other barn, I had a pulley system. It works pretty good. I think I'm probably gonna do something similar to that. And I don't know, maybe over there. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here. But it's nice to be able to get them up and out of the way because you don't use them, you know, for 6-7 months out of the year, and they're just in the way and they're huge. I thought about putting them up there in our storage, but it's nice to be able to get them easily, you know, the multiple times, you know, every weekend or something we want to go out. You don't have to go up there and carry them all up those stairs and everything. So I was like, what if we just had a little pulley system? We do like an electric one this time, so you just hit a button and it just pulls them right up. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try to figure that out. Maybe in a future video. Oh my gosh, that is in there good. It's like it had the weight of a truck shoving it in there or something. I know I should probably just take the wheel off to do this, but I just thought maybe I could just...
How did it get so tight in there?
The truck drove it over and just shoved it up in there.
Pushing it back up, Daddy.
Oh, I was hoping maybe it would just kind of roll out.
You just made it like worse.
I know. Pull it harder.
I need to push my feet.
Right there, right on the tire. Your butt's gonna be dirty.
Yeah, I can't
Come on,
do it.
come on, just pull harder. Don't burn yourself on the exhaust pipe right above your head.
I can't.
All right, wimp. I guess we're back to just tapping it out.
No. Yay!
Easy as that.
That was not easy, Daddy.
Now, what are we gonna do with this dumb rock? Man, look how much
throw it.
rubber's on it. Yeah, we should throw it. Throw it far like you hate it. No mercy. Take that, you stupid rock. Also, I'm really sweaty now. It's times like this and I'm like, why do we live in Texas, Annie? You know, we could just move to Michigan and
No.
the summers would be nice
No.
and temperate.
No.
You like Texas?
Yeah.
Why? Touche. In the 5-ton now, taking it to Holden Bros. We got a little bit of work that it needs done, and I'm picking up my first gen Dodge today. They've been doing stuff to it. It sounds so good when it shifts. They've been doing stuff to it as well. Almost there. Yeah, look at that big beefy boy. He's okay, don't worry about him. Just got a couple little things. You could probably hear when I was talking. Has an exhaust leak. I need them to look at that. And some other minor stuff up in the engine. Then like maintenance stuff, but he's good. He'll be back in no time. And we got the first gen back. So this thing had minor stuff as well. Just kind of needed a good looking at. It was leaking out of the rear diff. Needed the killer dowel pin fixed, which those guys who have first gens will know. 12 valves will know that that's something you need to do. If you don't do it, it's something that will totally take out your engine and be very bad. So it's just a preventative kind of thing. So they went and did that. They worked on parking brake. What else did they do? Rear brake shoes, just a bunch of little things. This truck is the best. It's the best thing I ever bought, for sure. I think I say that about everything, but this one I'm being serious about. And they did something really cool to the hitch, which I'll show you guys when I get back to the bunker. So I'm picking up a trailer, and we're gonna pull a trailer for the first time ever with this thing because it had the way the receiver hitch was hooked up before, it just looked really weak, and so I never trusted it to pull a trailer, and it didn't have the right connector for a trailer. So now we got a 7-pin on there, and we're gonna pull our first trailer with the old work truck. So before, all it had was just this channel right here, the C channel, had just that. So they filled in this, and then it didn't have that hitch, it just had a ball on it. So they put the actual receiver hitch there so we can switch which ball we're using easily. They put a couple of hooks for our change to go. They put the new 7-pin connector there. Oh yeah, this thing's just much more beefy. I was just worried about pulling with just these things, which they're tied into the frame. They'd probably be fine, but all this extra metal, hooking it all together, I think is gonna be really good. And looks good. And they put a little bit of expanded metal on there so you get some grip getting up here. It's perfect. Good job, boys, as always. We got a problem. This is as high as this goes. And currently, I can't get the ball under there. So I have an idea. I built ramps for the front. So they'll go up on the center block, go up on the 4x4, and then I think if it lifts up the front, it'll drop down the back, and I can snake it under there. Maybe, we'll see. Let's try 4x4. Actually did work, but I'm a little bit off centered here. I'm gonna try to just go back a little further and see if I can get it to snake on here. We're so close. Like a glove. Haha! I did it. No big deal. Look at that rig. Totally need to get a drop down hitch for this, but otherwise, I think it's stellar. Oh yeah, I got our little brake controller there. Let's see if our flashers are working. Good to go. We got us a tow truck. Kind of been wondering how this thing would pull. I mean, these things were made to tow, but I've always towed with my nice F350 or my 2012 Dodge Ram, and they just got a lot more power than the old 12 valve. This is not a heavy trailer. We do have some stuff in it. But I mean, I can't even feel it right now. I got it in first gear, which is like, they call it a granny gear. Like, you don't really drive with first gear when you're driving around normally, just because it's geared so low. But I can't feel the trailer right now, which is great. This thing, I think it's gonna be a really good little hauler. Currently in third gear, can't feel it. Let's go to fourth. Feels great. I don't know if I've told y'all, but it's the best purchase I've ever made. Kind of a weird little kind of daily vlog for you guys. Hope you liked it. We're gonna be getting Eldorado ready because this weekend is Holly LS Fest, and we are going to rip the tires off it if everything goes according to plan.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.